Come out. It's gonna come up like crystalline pure white stuffing. Honestly, instant stuffing is about to come gushing out. I bought one piece to game as soon as I could. I didn't put so much energy into single motion before in my life. I leaned back, shining all my power on it, go with everything I had. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would also violate school regulations. That boy, you're slow. You could have done $1,000 full of force dinner in that time it took to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonizing, it's all that game. No, what the heck was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, just wanna head back? Yeah. We're gonna come all along and see if to destroy the good mood we just created. Saika and I headed back to our dorms. More free time! No. We should get some rest, Saika. You still look pretty shaken. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm going to lay down for a bit. With another small watch spared into her room. Now I made it back to where Saika was okay. Once that's done, I decided to go back to my room. I have started to think after watching that deranged video, I need some time and rest on my own. Please, free time. Geez, seriously, what's going on here? There's so many problems, I can't even decide the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That we saw a video that might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do those all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem for right now. Free time! Onegaishimasu. Night time. When I opened my eyes, it started immediately on the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing. Night time's about to start, so how come someone's here? I'm really sorry to come back so late. Sayaka. Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's the notice. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay? I'm sorry to bother you, but something real weird has happened. Something weird? Just a little while ago I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. It wasn't like the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up. It was like someone was trying to force the door open. The door was locked, so I couldn't get in, of course, but when I started shaking the door harder and harder, I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. Let some time go by, then I got back up and opened the door to check outside. But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room, but who would do something like that? Isn't that kind of suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would we done then? You don't worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during night time. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone started to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would it make you feel a little better? Well, it said that during school we had to sleep in a dorm rooms, right? It didn't specify which room each person had to sleep in, so... Two people sharing one rooms, you know. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither, but... It's not even that mind, the idea, but... if you don't mind, we could maybe just switch rooms just for a night. Switch rooms? If it helps you out, mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But don't you mind staying in the room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, concern you. It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then... This school announcement is now 10 p.m. So it's night time. I'm probably gonna end up stopping saying all those good night stuff because that always is the same measure over again. Oh man, it's already night time. Okay, so to settle, I'll head to your room right now. But if you're gonna trade rooms, you better trade keys too. Well, that's right, we had to trade keys again? Like I said, I'm psychic. Are you gonna say you're just kidding? But if I wasn't just kidding, something was sending a smile midway in her face. Thank goodness, it looked like Shore is starting to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then. Yep, let's do it. We changed keys and looked back at her again. There was another word expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Saka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Yeah, I'm sure it's you is absolutely... Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely want to open it, otherwise what's the point of switching? Oh, which now my bathroom door tends to get stuck. This little trick to opening, you have to turn a knob, then lift the door while you pull it out. Just did that and the door should not open, no problem. Okay, but the showers won't work during nighttime anyway. Oh right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use them when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, I'll better get going. See you tomorrow, Saka. And what did I say before, Instead of psychic, it was a joke. Honestly, I'm just perceptive. I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Saka gave me one last parting smile and headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone's door was closed, there was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure no one was around to spot me, I rushed into Saka's room. This is Saka's room. It doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing Saka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. Nice. My room came with a toolkit beside Saka's sewing kit, just like the note said, and next is a map of body's vital organs. Trash guy. Kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I don't think I couldn't have taken up. That is, I was in doubt it was a DVD with her name and family in the AV room. That also reminds me, I never get a chance to find out what was in her video. It's probably best if you wait until she rings it up again. And if I remember correctly, all the girls' private bathrooms have a lock on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. I don't think Saka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As soon as I loaded myself onto Saka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Saka scent. Name it, bring me sweet dreams. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. Monokuma Theater. Imagine you're on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? Sort of like that. We have set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world of freedom has new rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I just hope I made myself perfectly clear. As long as everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever, even after together. Good morning, everyone. It's now 7 o'clock and it's night time, so time to sunshine. It's another beautiful day. I sat up, still half asleep, rolled my eyes, slowly bounced out of the bed. I remember I was in Saika's room. I just remember I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Saika's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was very first one here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured our arriving time could be considered model high schoolers. As the one who showed up a little bit late. Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup would just not cooperate this morning. My poorest isn't it, right? My morning duty took a little longer than usual. We're the types of more relaxed sense of time most high schoolers fall into this category, and finally only kept sweating on forever. I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. I slept right through my alarm. What's this? It's so awful to be late. I didn't oversleep. I just now got lost. I lay in a real triangle. I don't care about time and people or the people in general, but they kind of know their own pace. Because everyone had arrived. At least that's how it's supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yes, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't there yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Saka in the model high school category, so for her to be so late. What's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from her room to here. Did she go with our breakfast promise? I got the sense she always has her stuff together though. Listening to everyone talk, a small dark speck of unease rose upside inside me. That speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. It was very barely left my most prepared to flew out into the hall. Overhead on my first was my room where I let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe, but of course at that one night. The room had completely transformed. What the hell? There's statues and gorgeous on the walls. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I better check the bathroom. Let's see. Take a look inside. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming, but I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. Chapter 1. To survive a deadly life. The first death. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remember seeing before, and when I sat up, someone was looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're awake. Finally, are you okay? No, it's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up, huh? What? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you on my back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Okay. So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real. That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shut up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I had to see if Sayaka is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irreconcilably dead. Now I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if we get out there? Well, what good is it gonna sit there? I mean, we were all hanging out in the game at a time like this. Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized he was really gone. None of us want to be here right now either. And why? Shouldn't be ominous. Mono could not tell us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk about that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifice than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Saika. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. Yes, here again. Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not be fair. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid, that's... Hey, what's the matter? You guys look like you're about to see a dog get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that he could graduate. Someone was just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her. Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that with fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their eyes. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone? It's amazing what some people are capable of. Hey, hold on, just assume he's telling the truth. That's enough. Before doing anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal there. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from school, right? Huh? Don't play dumb, that's what he said, isn't it? If you can kill someone, you get to leave. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Huh? Why are you laughing? It's cause naive. You're just naive. You think it's really gonna be that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz out of here? You're super naive, delish naive, hellish naive. No, the real thing has just begun. The real thing. Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one important part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? Referring to rule number 6 of the school regulation. Anyone who kills a fellow student that becomes blackened will graduate unless they are found out by the other students. That's why you're talking about, isn't it not? Bingo, it's just enough to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place as whether or not he's got to get away with it. So a certain number of time after the murder is taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it will begin a few hours after the murder, so everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and the spotless students will be engaged in one big debate showdown. During the trial, this is exactly this punishment you keep talking about. Oh well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution? And by execution you mean... Execution is execution. Execution.
6月でもくもくハリケーンなんちゃらで体がバラったりってやつだよ。
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are, look at you. Implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So basically, what the outside world calls a lay judge system or inquisition type thing, which means you've decided who you think the killer is. They're judged carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule that is subscribed to your handbook. Be sure you keep it in mind. The new link in the location menu. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
Class try, what the hell is that? I don't have anything to do with that. Why not? What do you mean why not? I don't think I'd waste time to figure out who murdered someone. What are you saying? You're gonna exploit this trial? Only punishment awaits blasphemy. What punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you into a deep, scary prison or something. What the hell up? Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this. Don't be so selfish. You don't mean selfish. Kill whoever you want. It gets nothing to do with me. Evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. I won't give into such evil. It's my style to seek it out, but resist it to the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you have to go through me first. I said that he came shouting at us all the way to moral battle. But then...
Hi. これで満足? そっちこそ。学園長ことモノクマへの暴力を禁ずる法則違反だね。召喚魔法を発動する。助けて、グングニルの槍。
The spear of Gungnir. But then her eyes pulled up, and just like that, she never moved again. What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way. No, I'm plainly aware of the great power meaning of a promise. I really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you only even taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? Now you see how serious I am.
逆らう生徒は蜂の巣になったり爆発させられたり生き埋めにされたり溶かされたりエトセトラエトセトラ。そんな風になりたくなかったらお前らは学園の校則にしっかりと従うこと。
Lucas White has been played with a bunch of spares. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out from her body. It was the first time I ever seen that moment in someone's life came to an end. But nobody here could deny that what they'd seen, Junko, who until a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. No more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you put her in a prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you didn't want her to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical as saying I want to waste this whole time? Come on, what you taking for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Black End. This is why the fast information I've gathered about the death in question I'll have to quote. I mean, naturally, you guys are an expert at this kind of thing, so you can only do as much with the corpse. So instead I gathered up everything I know about the circumstance and the cause of death. And what's that? How do you know that I know the cause of death? Well, the surveillance cameras pick up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. Wait, so then who killed Saika? Of course I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't have to pass a fair and accurate judgment during a trial, now could I? That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting. Yeah! Well then, please pull your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have insurance about giving your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. So we all meet up for class time in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for now, who knows long, nobody said a word. The fact that Saika and Junko were both dead was a huge shock, of course. But it was more than that. It was also the idea that when I was killed, I'd actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet even just a perversely terrible situation. Didn't show the slightest hint that they had gotten to her. No. Now is no time to wallow in our depression. The worst thing we can do now is lose all faith in each other. That will lead to the same disastrous results as having total faith in everyone else. Operation's absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not to trust is of course up to you. When you think about that, and talk about the sea certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is something awaiting those who are unable to or unwillingly to adapt. If that happens, you only have to blame yourself. It's an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. He's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to, I guess. That's all the choices we have. No way in hell will someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using like a mantra to give themselves strength, but they were right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I need to find out. I had to know why Saika had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still I have to know. Otherwise, I never be able to accept her for death. Which is why I don't have any choice, I have to do this. And I think we'll end this session here. Wrong button. Next time we'll do the investigation to find who the real killer is. Let's see if we can use any other coins to get gifts. I guess any more. Oh, you have to buy them as well. Victim, Saika, my sister, opening. Punishment for walking. Wrong. Oh, those actually on top there, but okay. You have to buy them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching it, and get ready for next time we'll play probably some more.